Hi Scorpio, it's Kate from Angelic Connections coming to you with your February first week. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to channel the energy through. I've already been getting a lot of messages for you. So we'll jump right into it. Scorpio, you are having some blockages come up, and it's how you face and deal with those obstructions that, like a wave hitting up against the rocks, so like you can bash against the rocks, or you can find your way and flow around the rocks, and you need to focus on flowing around the rocks at the moment. If you hit these blockages with obstructions with force, it's not going to serve you for your highest good, and it will just cause anxiety and stress. So you need to take your time and work your way around it easy and gently, and going with the flow. I feel this is in relation to someone close to you, and you're not liking the way it's going, and you need to edge your way around it nicely. Because we all know a Scorpio, right? So if you feel threatened, you're going to sting and get someone with your venom, and that's not fortuitous for where you need to be. So you need to take your time and not feel threatened, but embrace the change that needs to happen and flow around that rock, and then you'll get past that obstruction a lot easier and a lot quicker, while doing self-preservation. So when I channel, when I go quiet, I'm getting what I need to tell you, so that's what I'm doing now. You need to take time for yourself. You need to realign, reevaluate, and this is part of the new year kind of feeling going with it. So there is definitely an obstruction, and it's someone within the family. They're putting their foot down and saying that they want to do it this way, and you're saying, but you can't do it this way, you need to do it that way. And that's not going to serve our highest purpose by doing it that way. This person that you're dealing with is stubborn, you're stubborn, and if you both take on this stubborn aspect, there's going to be arguments. So you need to be flexible, and you need to edge your way around the situation and think about how you're portraying what you need to communicate. There's children involved in this. And I feel like it's to do with there's a schooling issue coming up with the kids. So it might be with like relocation, and talking about, do we keep the kids at the same school or do we move them? That could be an aspect of it, or it could be the kids have moved into school and just how they're adjusting to it and stuff. But for like singles and those without children, it's definitely about changes to the environment and moving around those and being accepting and moving forward with good energy. I say you need to take a step back and reevaluate. And you need to meditate or have a cup of tea and take time for self. Go to your happy place that you can have 5 minutes to yourself and seek clarification on what your next steps are. Anything else? Okay, so Got a grandmother figure who just came in, but I don't want this to be a mediumship reading. I want this to be a channeling and tarot card reading. So we'll talk to the grandmother later if she wants to pass on any messages, but she's just interested in what's going on and sending love. It's a mother's mother. Can you pull back your energy, please? I see celebration coming up for some of you, and I saw a white dress, so it could be a wedding in the family. This will be a happy occasion, and it's to do around a female in the family. If it's not a wedding, it's like a celebration, and the girl is in a white dress, so it could be a communion, it could be an 18th birthday party, and she's wearing a white dress. So they're saying enjoy the celebration and embrace your family. Some people in your family annoy you, as some people do, but you being a Scorpio, you need to watch how you communicate. You've got a sharp tongue at times, and you need to just keep that in check, especially at the family gathering. It's like a reunion as well, just came up, reunion. But I guarantee someone will be in a white dress. And that's like virtuous, virginity and new beginnings. There'll be a male there who oversteps the mark in what he says, and you have a choice to bite your tongue or not let him have it, but just go pull your head in. Just saying. Scorpios can bite their tongue for so long and then it all just goes blah. True? Okay, what else? Yeah, just pull back your energy. Like, don't go in all fire, you know. Have some water, have some emotion about it, and think about what you're saying before you say it. And they're saying sometimes it's just not worth it, and you've just got to cut your losses and go, that's their shit, it's not my shit. Okay, so I just got showed the number 5, so we need to do 5 cards for you, and then I'll pull 3 oracle cards showing your past, present and future. Okay, so I hope that channeling resonated with you on some level. Some of it was a bit specific, so yeah, but just see how you go. I'll be interested to know in your comments if that resonates with anyone in particular. Yeah. Okay, so 5 cards for Scorpio. I used to date a Scorpio. Lovely person, but when he had a fight, he stung with his venomous tail quite hard. So I think that's the trait of the Scorpio. You take so much and then you bite back. So yeah. You showed the colour blue, and blue is the throat chakra, so you need to be aware of how you're communicating with people around you, and that resonates with the channeled message of, you know, with the family gathering or reunion. Just be mindful how you communicate. Go with the flow. Don't crash up against that rock, because it serves no purpose and it's just going to do you more than anyone else. 5 cards for Scorpio, please. Four more. Okay, so you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is new beginnings, and it's improvements with money as well. So you may have a pay increment, like a salary rise, and this will lead to growth and prosperity, which is excellent. You might have a divine wish coming granted. So you might think to yourself, oh yeah, I'm working towards this and I really want this in my life, and that's starting to come to fruition, so which is really good. What else? You're working your way towards the goals that you want. Like in this card, there's a mountain, and I see you as halfway up the mountain with this goal that you've got in mind for yourself. But the extra money leads to growth and prosperity, and it's handed to you with gratitude. Could be an inheritance. I'm drawn to inheritance coming your way. Oops. Okay, so you got the Five of Wands. Sorry. So the Five of Wands are about coming into battle. There'll be arguments around you, and that probably lines up with the family gathering and a certain male saying things that shouldn't be said at that time. It's just inappropriate, and you'll have to choose how you combat that. It's definitely family related though. So there might be people in the family that don't talk to each other, and that could be an issue at this situation. But sometimes you got to be the peacekeeper, yeah? Like not all families are conducive to love and light, as we know, and you just got to take that on and try and be a facilitator of positive communication. The worst thing you can do is whinge and bitch behind someone's back, because that stuff just comes tenfold back on you. If you're doing it to others, they'll do it to you, yeah? Okay, show me what else. Okay, so you got the Seven of Wands, so there's frustrations. So this is an ongoing thing. You'll be... you won't be the instigator of the situation, and you'll help guide others to resolving it, which is good. But there will be frustrations, there will be lost sleep over it, and you just need to use your leadership skills, because Scorpios are leaders. You need to use your leadership skills and associate with it. Excuse me. Okay, sorry, I just had a phone call. So from this situation, I was still working on your cards as I was talking on the phone. You came out with the Two of Wands, so you've got a lot of wands all together. Two of Wands is about, it can be like a short journey. It can be like you've had two choices and you're making a choice, but your ships are coming in. So things go from anger or frustration, and then things start to turn around with the Two of Wands. And then you get the Queen of Wands, which means you're happier, contented. You can see she is in her element, and things are coming better. So there's peace and harmony restored again. You know, people are following what they really want to do in your life, and you're following what you really want to do as well, and you're content. Like, you can see how happy she is content. Okay, and then you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So like money is good, yeah, because you started out with the Ace of Pentacles and you finish with the Ten of Pentacles, which is completion. So money is good, things are realigned and going really well. And then your overall crowning energy is the World. Okay, so things are turning in your favour. Wheel of Fortune, sorry. always get those mucked up. So the Wheel of Fortune is your clearing energy, and that means that you're starting to come into your own and things are falling into place nicely. Yes, you have that little bump in the road in the month. I say it's for a week, but yeah, like it seems like they're showing me monthly at the moment. So you have that bump in the road, and then you come in and you make your choice and you choose which direction you want to go and your stance on things, and then it comes into your ships coming in, contentment and completion. And yeah, that's really good. So we'll pull 3 oracle cards and see what we get. So you got joyfulness with the new beginnings, which is in line, so that's good. Show me, I'll get clarification on these arguments and frustrations and see what's going on there. Okay, so you got a journey coming up, so that will be feel like you have to travel to where you're going. I'll get another card for those ones. 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 2 of Wands. Show me. What's it in relation to? Thanks. Okay. So then we've got Merchant, which is about seeing your boats come in. So they're not wanting to tell me too much about the 5 of Wands and 7 of Wands with the frustrations and arguments, but I definitely feel it's related to family members. And it may not directly involve you, yeah? Like you could be involved indirectly through association or something like that. But then your ships start coming in and you get your Queen of Wands, who is content and happy and settled, everything falling into place. Oh, thank you. Okay, so then you got misfortune. So that might be in relation to the anger and frustration. Okay. So show me the Queen of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Misfortune is not a bad thing, it's just about learning. We've all got life lessons to learn. It's not about, you know, endings and stuff. So, okay. So, you got sighs. You're sighing because you're happy. Constancy. Melody. Widower. There's too many. There's too many. I'll do this one again, like for that last one. There was like 8 that came out, yeah? Alright, so let's do Queen of Wands and 10 of Pentacles, please. Queen of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. I didn't like that because as I was showing you them, they're like, nah, that's not it. Queen of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. You're going to hear from someone that you haven't heard from for a while. And they're just going to ring and say hello. So that's nice. For some of you, it might be an ex-lover. Yeah, okay. We've got this one again. Melody. So it's about taking time to rest. You might be feeling a bit run down. So you need to take time to rest and rejuvenate. And, yeah. Okay, show me the Queen of Wands. Show me the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Okay, so Queen of Wands, this is your role as being a partner, a lover, a wife, whatever it is. So you're content with family, okay, is what that's telling me. And then Ten of Pentacles. Show me the final. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So you got foe, but that's not resonating for me. Let me put that down. Ten of Pentacles. With the money and stuff, there might be some kind of complication. That's why you got foe. Let's see what else comes out for the Ten of Pentacles. Might be like, could be like hold-ups with settlements or something, or contestment of will. You know, with all that stuff, people get greedy and lose sight of the bigger picture, you know. I'd rather be broken happy than rich and miserable, true. Sorry. Thanks. And you got the wedding. Foe at the wedding. True. Constancy. Conversation. Okay. So it sounds like there's going to be new beginnings. There's going to be arguments and frustrations. I felt like that was around a family gathering, and then you're going to have your ships coming in, then your contentment, and you're happy with family life, partner life, your relationship in marriage, and then you've got the Ten of Pentacles, and that's like completion, and that had the foe, the wedding, the constancy, and the conversation, which reinforces the channel message from earlier. So just remember, even when things are going a little bit rough, that you can always reconnect to source, keep yourself grounded. This is only a week or just February. Energy is forever changing. So, you know, what is today may not be tomorrow. So, not to stress or worry you about anything, you know. So I don't want you leaving this reading feeling deflated, because it is a positive reading. You start with money, you end with money. Your contentment with the Queen of Wands is there. Your contentment with your family, your partner, your husband, your wife is there. So your boats are coming in, and it's in relation to emotion as well as money. So, you know, like, we all have bumps in the road, and that's the way you've got to look at it. It's just a bump in the road, you know. One man's tripping stone is another man's stepping stone. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, so I'll revisit you later in the month, and we'll do another reading and see if it's the same energy. But yeah, stay focused on the positive, ignore the negative, don't enter into battles that aren't your own, and yeah, just be support network for your family, and yeah, it'll work out. Alright, I hope you enjoyed your reading, guys. I hope it resonated. Please like, share and subscribe. My page is Psychic Angelic Connections on Facebook, so you can message me there as well. Okay, remember, general reading, so it may have resonated, it may not have, and yeah, just keep your comments positive and communication positive. Alright, love and light, guys. Peace. Bye.